Hello everyone, this is Divine, and today I want to talk about a very overlooked aspect when it comes to sales, and that is how you look, how you are dressed. How you are dressed is how you be addressed. So we need to actually address this. You know, so basically, the reason why you might not be making that sales is not because you don't know what you're saying or you're not saying the right things or you don't have the right product knowledge actually be because you do not look the part. I mean, how can you attempt to sell a product worth 30 million, 100 million, 1 billion, and then you're looking like 5,000 naira, you're looking like 10,000 naira? Gone are the days where clients pity salespeople. Gone are the days where prospects will be like, okay, let me just give this person a chance. I mean, he's hardworking, he's trying. Nah, people want to deal with the best. The top 1% want to deal with the top 1% of sales persons. So you have to push, force your way, digger your way into that 1%. If you are not, or if you were not born there, or if you were not trained into that, position, you have to fight your way into it. And how do you fight your way into it? That's why I'm here. That's what I'm going to tell you. The first way, in fact, the only way, the best way, the only secret I'm going to be telling you today is dressing the part, looking the part. It is very, very, very important. As a salesperson, especially if you are always on the field, you might think, oh, I mean, it's not all about that now. I mean, I'm on the field, people don't really care, people don't really send. It's about what I see, it's about what I have to offer, it's about the company I'm representing, it's about the product I'm selling. Farm, gone are those days, man. I mean, I know I have friends who literally go to lease Mercedes Benz, they lease BMWs just because they're trying to prospect someone, you know. Imagine you have a meeting with a client in Sheraton or Echo Hotels, and then you're pulling up from Keke and you're wearing palm slippers and you're looking like you're coming to beg for money. Meanwhile, you're coming to convince a client to put in 10 million, 20 million, 100 million into your stuff, into your business, into your company's product. How does that sound? Imagine if you were the client. Imagine if you're the client and a salesperson is coming to meet you looking like he or she wants to rob you instead of sell something to you. Would you give that person the time of the day? So sometimes you have to put yourself in the client's shoes. You feel me? And that is what has helped me, in the long run, in my sales career. I mean, I've worked in different industries, I've sold for different types of people, the good, the bad, the ugly, the worst. Oh, you name them. But the reason why I've always been successful is because I've been able to recognize the fact that clients give you their attention based on how you look, based on your manner of approach. You feel me? Now, I'm going to share a very, very, very recent story because this what happened like last week. This is where I know that everybody is still learning. Even me that I'm telling you, I'm not there yet. I'm not perfect. I was supposed to have a meeting with should I say, a colleague where I was supposed to like pitch myself because I'm trying to sell for a very, very high end company, and selling for a high end company means you're going to be selling to the top 1% or to high end clients. So I mean, I thought I was dressed the part. I mean, I was on my blue flannel shirt, wool shirt, looking all dapper. I don't really like wearing tie, so I did not put on a tie, but I put my collar, my button up like the last one, just like this. I tucked in, with my blue, my dark blue trousers. Farm, I was looking good with my boots, my black boots, polished and shining. You feel me? My hair all, I was, I mean, if I was coming to see a client, the client would have recognized that okay, this person knows what he's doing, But I was humbled because immediately I entered the institution, I was like, yo, I am definitely not dressed the part, because there's a level you reach in your sales career where you feel like, okay, you've passed the level of wearing suits and tie, based on how much you've sold, the experience, my guy. there is no passing that level. You can not actually pass that level because except maybe you have gotten to a point where you no longer sell, or you no longer sell products in order for you to sell products. You know what I mean? All you have to do is sell yourself. Like all you have to do, like you are the product, a working product. For example, Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't have to come online and tell you, go and buy Nike, go and buy Nike. I mean, he's a Nike ambassador. So if you like Cristiano Ronaldo and you see what he's wearing and you see that he's wearing Nike, if you didn't know Nike before, you go and find it. You feel me? So, I mean, I walked into the organization and I knew that I was out of place. I mean, these people were all tie, suits, even the ladies were all dapper, looking all blazered up and all that. And I was like, I mean, the first thing the colleague I went to see told me was, why are you looking like this? But I got maintain my steez now, so I was like, how am I looking? I mean, I got the part, I got the job, I got but it was based, the guy just, gave me the time of day because of my portfolio. But imagine if, you understand, it took a longer process because I wasn't dressed the part. What am I saying? When you're trying to close that sale, yeah, when you're trying to prospect that client, because there are two levels to this. There's a prospect, and then when you make that sale, that person becomes a client. Then, before that person becomes your referral and all that, starts referring to other prospects and all that. But if you are trying to get to that level, you have to look the part. You cannot be marketing a product. You cannot be trying to close a product of 20 million looking like 20,000. Do you understand? So, this thing is, it might sound very, very little or funny or overlooked, but it is very, very important. So, ending this video, I'm going to tell you this. Before you go out to prospect, whether you have an already organized meeting with the client or prospect, or whether you're just going into the field to market and all that, my guy, my girl, look at yourself in the mirror. Do you look like you would give yourself the time of the day? You know, I mean, I'm looking at myself making this video, and I mean, if somebody approached me looking like this, I'll be like, okay, maybe this person knows what he or she is saying. Let me hear what the person is saying. Feel me? So before you go out, would you give yourself the time of the day? If the answer is no, you go back to the wardrobe. You need to work on yourself. You know. Thank you for watching and expect more. Stay blessed. Bye.